These are missing persons from Alabama from 2011 and 2012. Eric Roos was last seen in Carbon Hill, Alabama on January 13, 2011. He's a Hispanic male that was 25 years old. He would now be 39. He's 5'11" and weighed 210 pounds with brown hair and brown eyes. Any information, call 205-302-6464. Shep Leonard was last seen in Saluga, Alabama on February 4, 2011. He's a black male that was 32 years old. He would now be 47. He's 5'11" and weighed 189 pounds with brown hair and brown eyes. Any information, call 256-401-2464. Latoya Brown was last seen in Northport, Alabama on April 26, 2011. She is a black female that was 21 years old. She would now be 36. She was 6'1" and weighed 150 pounds with brown hair and brown eyes. Any information, call 205-339-6600. Randall Parnell was last seen in Mobile, Alabama on April 30th, 2011. He's a white male that was 57 years old. He would now be 71. He was 5'9" and weighed 160 pounds with brown hair and brown eyes. Any information, call 251-574-8720. Janice LaPlante was last seen in Lincoln, Alabama on July 25th, 2011. She's a white female that was 49 years old. She would now be 63. She was 5'6" and weighed 110 pounds with brown hair and blue eyes. Any information, call 205-763-7777. James Lowe was last seen in Warrior, Alabama on August 5, 2011. He's a white male that was 61 years old. He would now be 75. He was 5'7" and weighed 200 pounds with gray hair and blue eyes. Any information, call 205-647-0521. Brittany Wood was last seen in Mobile, Alabama on May 31, 2012. She's a white female that was 19 years old. She would now be 33. She was 5'3" and weighed 105 pounds with brown hair and blue eyes. Any information, call 251-208-1700. Garland Ford was last seen in Wilmar, Alabama on September 1, 2012. He's a white male that was 76 years old. He would now be 90. He was 6 foot, weighed 200 pounds with gray hair and hazel eyes. Any information, call 251-574-8720. Lisa Wallace was last seen in Eufaula, Alabama on October 27, 2012. She's a white female that was 35 years old. She would now be 48. She was 5'5" and weighed 150 pounds with auburn hair and hazel eyes. Any information, call 334-687-1200. James Shore was last seen in Fairhope, Alabama on November 5, 2012. He's a white male that was 40 years old. He would now be 53. He was 5'10" and weighed 180 pounds with brown hair and brown eyes. Any information, call 251-928-2385. Willie Reynolds was last seen in Montgomery, Alabama on December 20th, 2012. He's a black male that was 69 years old. He would now be 82. He was 5'8", weighed 180 pounds with gray hair and brown eyes. Any information, call 334-832-4980. Do you know someone that is missing and you want to spread awareness on their case? Email me at saturdaysearch@gmail.com, or you can find me on any of the socials below, all at Saturday Search.